Earlier this week, ADC released a new report, Understanding Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Defense Communities, which provides the first of its kind data on how defense community residents think about diversity, inclusion, and inequity issues. The report, which is available on the ADC website, shows that overall, defense communities face significant challenges when it comes to promoting racial equity, and they could do more to create a welcoming place for our military families. This report was just the first step in a broader One Military, One Community initiative. ADC launched this just last year to help educate communities on how they can engage on those issues at the local level. This includes supporting local listening sessions, surveys to understand the scope and challenges of supporting racial equity. One of the first communities to begin this process is Northern Virginia. ADC's own Grace Marvin has this report on their efforts and its value.
A key component of ADC's One Military, One Community initiative is helping communities hold listening sessions to explore feelings and perspectives about racism and inequality in their regions. Northern Virginia, home to Fort Belvoir, Quantico, and Joint Base Meier-Henderson Hall, was one of the first communities to coordinate listening sessions. Their goal? To ensure that no service member, veteran, or military family ever experiences intolerance in Northern Virginia.
You might start off with a question, and that question gets answered, but that answer may provoke questions that were not on the page. And that's, I think, where you get to a much better place for our community. I'm Penny Gross. I'm the Vice Chair of the Fairfax County, Virginia Board of Supervisors, and also I serve on the Northern Virginia Regional Commission. The first listening sessions, are small to start to explore what the needs are and what the desires are. From my perspective, I see it as a lot of the people who are going to be involved in the listening sessions are from a very diverse community. I don't think there's any place more diverse than Northern Virginia in the entire country. But so you'll get the various aspects of people who may have grown up here, who may not have grown up here, who may have racial backgrounds that others don't quite understand. They may have cultural backgrounds that others may not understand.
Listening is so important when we have conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion. But we all have lived experiences that have shaped us. And so my lived experiences are not necessarily your lived experiences. When we have these difficult conversations, we listen to learn and to understand, as opposed to listening to just respond and defend ourselves.
My name is Victor Sean Angry. I am the Neabsco District Supervisor serving under Prince William County Board of Supervisors. I came here by way of the military, where I retired out of the Army National Guard, out of the Pentagon, where my last assignment I served as the Command Sergeant Major for the entire Army National Guard. At one point, I was very happy and honored to hear that we're doing this, because I think it's something that definitely needs to be done given our current environment. But then I was also saddened by the fact that I've been retired now from the Army 10 years after serving 23 years. So 33 years later, we're still having these discussions. So that saddens me, because I feel that we should be in better places than this. We have a lot of work to do when you look at the backstory of diversity. And I think it's a systems issue. Most of the things that we have in place, people can honestly walk away and say, I had nothing to do with that, because the system is designed that way. And I think holistically, then we can look at the system and really, at the same time, try to fix some things that probably are written the wrong way, we have some designs the wrong way, and fix all that, Because everybody has a story to tell, and everybody has a situation they're going through, and they're worth listening to if they're going to make the experience for all of us better.
The important part of the listening session is to understand what we don't know, what people value about living here, what may concern them about living here. We are a welcoming community, and we see incredible value in talking to the men and women, our veterans who live here, who serve here, to better serve them in the long run.
If I had a bad experience here, I probably would have never asked to be reassigned back to this area. People want to be heard. And, I think I'm more in a mode now in my career where it's more about listening, right? So I'm a 44-year-old white guy from Queens, New York, right? So I'm a big city guy. I don't know what it's like to be a Black woman from, North Georgia or South Georgia, right? I don't know what it's like to be a Hispanic guy from El Paso, Texas. But, I want to hear about it.
I'm looking forward to what this entire exercise is going to be because, again, I think the first few listening sessions are like 12 people each. And so as you gather more information, then you can ask additional questions. And I think that's where you really get to the aha moments. And then those aha moments can go into guidelines and protocols and laws, regulations, and so forth to help sort of make it an even playing field, a level playing field for everybody.
We are experiencing in this country still issues of segregation and civil rights issues that I was born into 52 years ago. But the titles have changed. We've morphed it into all the different things of diversity, inclusion. We went through equal opportunity. And we're at a place now to where we have an opportunity to do this again and get it right this time. We can't keep doing this. We have to get it right this time. And I wholeheartedly believe that it's going to take all communities to have these sessions to make sure that the Vic Angries of tomorrow aren't born today doing this thing again 50 years from now, 30 years from now, 20 years from now. We have to invest in this opportunity to listen. Just listen to the stories. You have zero to lose and everything to gain.
Think about doing a listening session to move the needle forward, to advance a community, to advance a conversation, and move a community from talking to action.